Hello, I am Mark Fox with Northwestern State University Sports Information, and I am here with junior cross-country runner Darius Groves. Good morning, Darius. Thank you for talking with us this morning.
Good morning.
All right, well, first, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and how did you get into distance running?
I'm from DeRidder, Louisiana. It's about an hour and a half away from here. And I got into distance running because one of my friends actually told me that it would be fun. He was not lying. I mean, he was a little. It's not the greatest, but I enjoy the competition,
Gotcha.
and that's really how I got into it.
Understand. Well, yeah, definitely a lot of work, I can imagine, but I know you guys have to run a lot for practices and everything like that. I see every day. This is, if I'm correct, your third year with the team, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like you've improved throughout the season and your career in general? And how much of a difference does it make now that most of the courses you generally are familiar with them and you sort of know what to expect from them by now?
I feel like I have. I know I have improved over the years because every year I PR'd from my high school times, so
Right.
I can definitely see the improvements there. And knowing the courses, it does help when you know when you should push, like towards the end of a race. If there's a 1K left or a mile mark left, it helps that they have it marked down. But once you know and get it down, it really helps. You just stay in your rhythm and know exactly where you're at.
Right. Well, and I've talked about that with some of the other runners, that rhythm, how important that is. Do you have a trick for that maybe? Like, is there a something you do in your head? Like, I know, some people might sing a song or something like that. Is there anything that you do to help you get into a rhythm, or is it just sort of come with your posture and everything like that?
No, it just kind of comes and goes. Sometimes you're feeling great, and then sometimes you're hurting, but then it's just more of a mental thing. You gotta just know that everybody else around you, they're at that part in the race next to you because they're hurting the same amount as you too.
Right. Makes sense. This is your coach's DeShaylin Jones, her first year as a cross-country head coach, and she ran for the track and field team here and was actually a very accomplished sprinter for NSU as an undergrad. Has that experience translated for you guys, like maybe some speed training that she's shown you, anything like that?
Not the distance group, really. We haven't really worked on a lot of speed this year. That's because we're on cross-country season right now, but she
Right.
has talked to us, and Coach Mike has talked to us about working some speed into track season, try to get a little bit of speed work in for the shorter distance events, because we're not running all 8K during
Right.
track season. I'll be running the 1500 and maybe the 800.
Gotcha. Well, and speaking of the 8K, this is going to be your first time ever seeing the course at Conway in the conference championships here coming up next week. But you did get to run that distance, the 8K, at Clinton, Mississippi. And I know you set a course PR there, as did a couple other people. I know Izzy Hudson did also. Do you find that you prefer that longer distance, or do you just think you had a good day that day?
I just think I had a good day. I'd rather run shorter than run longer, but I had a very good day. That was a personal PR and a course PR.
Oh, wow. Right.
At the same time. So I was just feeling really good that day, and I stuck with my friend Yannick. It helps to
Right.
be with the people that you're usually practicing with, and I just kept in a rhythm with him and ran my own race.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. And I mean, that's about 2 miles longer than the typical cross country distance. That makes a big difference, I'm sure. What's been your favorite course since you've been at NSU?
It's probably at Mississippi. We've had another nice course at Abilene whenever we ran conference freshman year, but it was freezing cold, and there was like 20-mile-per-hour winds.
Right. So do you like running if you had to choose, would you rather run in freezing cold or that heat that you guys ran in at McNeese?
I think I'd rather run in the cold. It was really cold at Mississippi, and I think that's what helped me feel really good. I was feeling nice the whole way through.
Yeah, I think I'd take that too, the two of them if I had to. All right, well, what's your major, and what do you plan to do after you graduate?
My major is social work, and I plan to become a social worker, help children, help people in need,
All right. Well, we appreciate it. This has been junior cross country runner Darius Groves. Darius Groves, excuse me. Congratulations on the personal record at Clinton, and hopefully you can set another one, or at least do really well at the meet at Conway here coming up.
All right, thank you.
All right.